This is Jamie Hall from Jazzby Creations. This is my very first tutorial that I am going to put on my YouTube channel. I am going to be showing you how to turn these little ornaments into a really pretty bauble. I'm not going to do these sized ones. I'm going to do these small ones today, okay? So, first thing that you're going to need is this polycrylic. You can get this pretty much anywhere. I got mine on Amazon, but I know you can buy them at Walmart. And then this Sulyn glitter. I got that today at Walmart. I'm going to do one silver and one ruby colored one. I'm going to be putting vinyl on them. One's going to have Rudolph on it, and the other one I'm going to do the other reindeer. I'm not going to do all of them on today's video, but I will post a finished picture on my Instagram. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing that you need to do is open up your polycrylic and it is a little messy here on the table because I did paint a reverse canvas, so I might do a tutorial for that as well if this goes well. I use this to get my polycrylic into the baubles. So just kind of lift up. And if I didn't mention, these are plastic. So I like the plastic ones just because if you drop it, it doesn't break. So what I do is I just pull this up into the little medicine thing, and then I just squirt it in, and then I just kind of roll it around this way, and then you just kind of roll it around until you get the entire inside filled in. And then once you start to get towards the top, just stick it over top of your container and kind of let it drain out. Kind of let it drip for a second. And once it's pretty much drained, I take a paper towel just to get the rim. So this is what it should look like, perfectly covered in polycrylic. And then what I want to do is I'm going to take a bowl and I'm going to pour some glitter in it. And I use that as a funnel. And you can, it doesn't really matter how much glitter you use because you can always pour it back into the container. And then put this down. And now what I do is I just pour it in. You can just put as much as you want. Put this down. And then same concept. You just roll it in a circle until it starts to cover the whole thing. Roll it around. Keep going. And it'll start covering this. And sorry, my dog is grumbling at somebody walking outside. So you just keep spinning until it stops coming out. You can kind of tap it if you want to, it's not going to hurt it. Okay, so now you should have a completely covered ornament, even at the top here. Okay, and then what I do is I just take the top, make sure you pull it up a little bit, and then set it on the very top here, and then you can just release it. Now it shouldn't scratch it. I don't see any scratches, so, and then there is your perfect ornament. Now what else you can do is, I got these at the Dollar Tree, these little bows, cute bows. And you can also tie that at the top. Kind of like a cute little added thing. Add something to it. Make it extra cute. So now it looks like this. So now I'm gonna do the silver one. So you just kind of grab the top and then gently pull it up. And I'll get my polycrylic. I didn't need quite a full thing of it. Squirt it in and then start rolling. Now, as you can see, this is pretty easy. I would say it's a good project for beginners. If you're nervous about it, it's really hard to mess these up because you can always add more polycrylic, or you can always add more glitter. You're not going to hurt it. Okay, so let that drip. That's pretty good. So now I'm gonna do silver. Get this back in here. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get the silver out. This silver is really pretty. It's actually called sterling. And okay, so now let's go ahead and just start spinning it. Okay, so Now, that looks pretty good. As you can see, it covered it really good. Now I'm going to put the lid back on. Okay. So now I've got that. And I'm going to add my little bow at the top. These bows are so cute. They're like little velvet bows. And I'll probably mess with it a little bit more after this, but I would probably actually trim this little part. Okay, I don't have any scissors, but if you don't want that extra part. So now I've got the silver one and this red one. So they're super cute. So thank you for watching today. Hopefully I helped you learn something. Also keep in mind that this polycrylic is reusable. So all you have to do is take a hammer to it. And it is good for use next time. Thank you for watching.